Who loves cookies?
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Oh, hey, Steven. Are we back with another episode of Karate Corner? We are, and today we're going to watch Contract to Kill, you say? Huh, is that the movie where you fight the Mexican drug cartel or terrorist or both, I think? I think you fight both of them? I don't know. We're going to figure it out as we go along, because this is Redeye Reviews. Okay, we start with our usual studios. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done pointing you out now. Yeah, keep working with them. That's fine. These movies seem to be going really great. And we start with some random gangsters walking out of a building, and these Mexican drug cartel members wreck those fools. They put these death cards on the body. One dude has, clearly practiced throwing playing cards into a hat. The other guy, a little less confident. He just kind of softly tucks a card into the shirt. We cut to a short scene of Seagal saying random commands and CGI walking his way through a tunnel.
All right, on my count. Go. Clear. Let me see your hands.
That was brilliant. I don't have anything else to say. Wasn't confusing at all. And then we see Seagal at a bar being offered a new job. What is this new job? To go after some Mexican drug cartel, as the other night they found some guys trying to sneak into the country, and those guys actually turned out to be from the Middle East in disguise as people from Mexico? It doesn't really make sense. It kind of seems like a lot of effort to just get caught trying to climb a fence, but whatever. While talking, Seagal sees some jerks upstairs picking on a waitress who Seagal clearly knows intimately. They're bang buddies, I'm sure. But he ain't about that, so he runs up the stairs. He gets to the top. He's exhausted. He has not ran up a flight of stairs in a long time, so he needs to sit down, takes a quick drink of their beer, catches his breath. But then he sees these guys are ready to fight right now. So what do we do in this particular situation?
You're bothering me.
We fight him while sitting down. Yeah, that's the obvious solution to our problem. We've reached a great moment in his career where he figured out, I don't need to even stand to fight. I can sit the whole movie. But Seagal takes the job to fight the terrorists or the drug cartel. I'm not sure which one he's going after first. But he interviews one of those guys who were caught trying to cross the border.
Ah, sí, no hablo inglés. This is hablar en inglés. Sus tatuajes dicen sonoro, ¿no?
If you mumble your Spanish enough, it might sound like real words. Yeah, he's clearly speaking good Spanish, but Seagal, he knows all languages, so he switches it up to Arabic.
You're an Arab. Batel ma'om shufal. Hey, you look kind of Yemeni with that neck scarf.
Briefly. He doesn't know much Arabic. And if we don't know what the movie is about by this point, thankfully, he's read the script, because he'll just tell us.
You were sneaking out of the U.S. into Mexico. Contact in Mexico was Jose Duero, and he's been taking out all the heroin godfathers. You're here for an easier way into the U.S., something with less eyes on it, but still a hub, a port. Rivera's the head of Sonora cartel. Rivera's expanding into Turkey. He hasn't been in Mexico, he's been in Turkey.
See? Wasn't that helpful? Also, my favorite part of his little monologue is right here.
Time subterranean land and air smuggling route.
How lazy are these shots? Like this looks like you went to a museum and just filmed this thing. That's an expensive shot with museum prices these days being like $12. But now that we know the plan, Seagal needs to assemble a crew to find these drug cartel.
You haven't changed a bit since last time I saw you.
I could say the same thing about you, John.
Well, you could say that about him, but we all know you'd be lying. But now that we have added the pretty woman to the group, we need the techie guy, We go out in the middle of nowhere and we wait.
Yeah.
Oh no, look out, Batman. It's a very slow flying drone with like an airsoft gun glued to it. Whatever are we to do?
Let him go.
John?
Let him go.
I guess we to do waiting. We just wait. Watch it slowly fly over and blow up our car. Nice. That's good stuff.
You must be sharp. Some pretty nice piloting you did out there. I might have a job for you.
What? Okay. Him blowing your car up was like a job application? Also, how is the first conversation not about how he owes you a new car? So now our group of 3 hop on a plane to Istanbul. Why? Well, Seagal knows everything, so he could just tell us.
Anyway, my intel is telling me right now that he's trying to set up a new situation. He's trying to set up a new supply. It's kind of very distinct, you know? Intel has really shown us unequivocally and absolutely supposed to be a big meeting within the next 48 hours. And I think that's what this meeting is about.
That's convenient. Thank God he has read his script. So the gang goes to this hotel where the cartel boss is set to meet the Al-Qaeda leader. So they go inside, and the lady's job is to just stand there and look pretty in the lobby. The drone guy's job is to fly his drone, and Seagal's job is to tell them what to do. So the 2 groups meet each other.
I see you already met my assistants, Benicio.
Why are they here?
Do you have a problem with that?
¿Quieres algún problema, pendejo?
Whoa, okay, I don't speak much Spanish, but I do know what pendejo means. That's really aggressive talk, sir. And while they are talking, one of those baddies sees the drone out the window, and the other guy doesn't even believe him. Why would I look out the window? I don't need to look out the window.
Is that the camera?
You don't think that I'm surveilling you without your knowledge here.
But then down on the street, these guards actually do see him.
A drone! He's there. Come on.
What? A drone? Also, great job not hiding at all. You just land it literally right in front of them and then lean over the edge. That's solid. So they run upstairs to get him, and guess what?
Look here.
They pulled the old switcheroo. It's just some standard old white guy in a black hoodie in the middle of Istanbul. How lucky that this tourist happened to be here. Our drone guy gets out of town. Seagal gets out of town. The girl makes up some spy lingo.
I'll keep peeking him till you do. Then I'll get gone.
Yeah, okay, you peek him and then get gone. Good work, spy girl. But now Seagal tries to get the 2 parties to believe that they are double-crossing each other. So he steals one of the baddies' cars. He drives around in that bad guy car and pretends to be him, intimidating the other bad guy.
Voice patterns. It's not paranoia if they're really after you.
And
Vera, I warned you about doing
Anything suspicious, didn't I? Keoni, yellow Camaro. Please tell me why it's following me at this moment.
I bet they thought this was so clever. Also, just pause here. What are these metrics? Pitch shift, echo, reverb, strength. Why would you have any of that? Wouldn't you just care about how accurate the voice is? Anyway, Seagal continues to give chase.
Goods orders right behind you. I'll be there in 10.
All right, hold on. Back it up. Seagal is driving on the car's left side. But then he looks out the left window to check on them. That's not the right direction, buddy. Great work, though.
We're going to need to get rid of a car.
Oh, okay, this is even better. My God. Can we just pretend the whole car chase scene didn't happen? Can we just pretend this didn't exist? We're moving on. So the group meets back up, and they try to piece together the whole plan. They think back to who the terrorists are, and they remember that when they blew up this one CGI plane, and it turned into this overly saturated and, weirdly dark cloud of Cheeto dust, that there was another terrorist in that group as well. And that guy must be the actual target, because his employer would have asked him to actually kill somebody at this point, and they don't buy it for some reason. So to add even more distrust between these groups, he just YOLO turns their security system off.
Vera's compound.
This is the alarm system command and control.
Rivera 146925 override.
Which, of course, you knew the alarm code to his house. I mean, Why wouldn't you, Mr. I know the whole plot and shit? But now the two groups really don't like each other, right? So they go to meet up and they talk about all the crazy stuff that's been happening.
What the fuck is that?
Is that a camera?
And thankfully, they show these clips in black and white, so that we understand it happened in the past. We cut back to Seagal, who is getting ready for the final mission the only way he knows how. Real shocker there, pal, yeah. Didn't care to use a body double for this scene, did you creepy bastard? But after the bang session, Seagal disappears somewhere. We don't know where he is. I assume he's crying in a bathroom or something. But the bad guys break in. They found them. I don't know how they found him, but they did. They break in. They kidnap the girl. Seagal beats one of them up with a large metal pipe. But they still get away. Him and the drone guy, who he's solely in this movie because he owned a drone and Seagal thought that shit was cool as hell. They go to sneak into the building where all the bad guys are meeting, including that third terrorist from that plane explosion thing. Both guys getting some good fights that are just so exciting. They're really exciting. Out of left field, the CIA shows up, and I swear to you, we don't know why they're here. Seagal didn't call them. They didn't tell anybody about the plan. They're just here now, but whatever. They show up. They kill terrorist number 1. Seagal goes inside. He finds terrorist number 2. He starts speaking Arabic, and, Seagal panics because he only knows enough Arabic to ask for more falafel.
وعليكم السلام.
كيفك حبيبي؟
كل هدفك تحققه بحياتك تكلفة كتير غالية.
So he just plays along. And too embarrassed over his language skills, he kills this guy while sitting. Point that out because, the man works all day. He likes a good sit-down shooting every once in a while. Then Seagal goes after the main bad guy because that guy has made off with a couple of goons and the lady friend who thinks she's a spy. He tracks them down. He kills the goons and then
Fuck you, puta.
Calls this guy's mom an asshole right before killing him, which, whoa, slow your roll, sir. Seagal, did you learn Spanish from a 5th grader? Because this is the kind of potty talk I learned as a child, and I won't tolerate such language, sir. And then we see that somebody awkwardly started playing Flight Simulator, and that made it into the movie. Who knows, what the hell that is. And then the movie's over. What a simple movie. It tried to be clever a few times, and then it was just like, nah, that seems hard. Let's just film Seagal pretending to punch people. Well, let's go see more of this mess over in Redeye Reacts. Right off the bat, let's start with some of my favorite things Seagal says.
Do you need to get that?
Fuck no. Stay down, bitch. If we like him, we give him a box of chocolates. If we don't, we kill him. It's like a monkey trying to fuck a football now, really. This whole thing, it's just a fucking mess.
Is that what they told you?
Yeah, they told me that, and I read a few reports. I'm getting this strange little voice telling me, they're not being straight with you.
So that's what the voice in your head sounds like. It's just a high-pitched version of your voice.
I will give you 30 minutes. This 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
This is just weird. It's not really funny, but when he says this 30-minute line, there is exactly 30 minutes left in the movie. I don't think they're smart enough to do that intentionally, but what a fun little coincidence.
Who the fuck are you?
And the American people and all the elected officials, what we do is protect the people of the United States of America.
Seagal, are you taking a dump while recording this voiceover? Why is it so echoey?
How we do it or who we do it to. All they need to know is...
We can hear you opening cupboards and shit, dude. Just wait.
All they need to know is...
Well, that was everything. Up next, we will watch Cartels. In this game, there's only one king. Yeah. Also, You got George St. Pierre in this garbage, and if I had to bet, it's going to be George and Luke doing all the action, and Seagal's just going to make sure that he fits in the frame. Also, the IMDb says, a drug lord is captured and held secretly by 6 U.S. agents at a hotel in Romania. He agreed to testify against others in the drug business. They send lots of armed men to the hotel. Lots of shooting follows. Whoever wrote that, like, they started the sentence actually trying, and then they were like, yeah, screw it. Nobody's going to read this. Well, I read it, sir, and it looks great. I cannot wait. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, leave some comments, tell me what you thought. Go check out the merch store. There's some cool stuff there. Patreon and Discord link below. Thanks to all my current Patreons. You guys are the best. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
It's like a monkey trying to fuck a football now, really. This whole thing, it's just a fucking...